Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 in our donut series. It's sprinkle time. Here we go. Okay everybody, so we're in Maya and this is part 3 of our donut series, right? Now, just to do a quick recap, in video 1 we did modeling of our donut and icing, and in video 2 we used Maya sculpting tools to add some detail, and in this third video what we're going to do is we're going to add some sprinkles to our icing, all right? Now, there are a number of ways we can do that. There are actually quite a few ways we can do that in Maya, but the way we're going to do it is using a mesh network. Now, before we jump into that, let's clean up our scene a little bit. So this guy, we're going to rename it. We have our outliner open. We're going to double click on it. We're going to call it Donut. There you go. Let's just get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, so that's Donut. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to split this into dough and icing. So I'm going to go in here, and in video number 1 we put an edge loop just in here. So I'm going to right click at an edge, and I'm just going to take this guy, double click on it. Then we're going to move to the inside, all right, and we're going to shift double click on this guy. We're going to zoom out a little bit, and we're going to go up to edit mesh and detach. Now, you think nothing happened, but if I go to object mode, right, and then I go up to mesh and separate, you'll see that I now have 2 individual pieces. So let's rename them. So we got our donut group here. This is our dough. And then this will be our icing. And that all looks okay. So we're going to drag select it. We're going to go to edit, delete by type, history, modify, freeze, transformation. All right, so that's all ready to go. Now, for our sprinkles, what we need is a reference sprinkle. So we're going to create one sprinkle, and we're going to distribute that all over the icing, right? So for that, we're going to go into our modeling menu. We're going to take a polygon cylinder, hit W, move it over. Then we're going to hit Control A to open up the attribute editor. We're going to go in here and we're going to set the subdivision level to 6 and the caps to 2. Now, the reason why is we want to keep this quite low poly for the simple reason that we're going to have a lot of these, right? So I'm going to right click, go to face. I'm going to hold down my tab key. Let's select those. Hold down my tab key again. Select these. And we're going to hit R on our keyboard. We're going to scale that up until we get something like this. And then we're going to right click and go to object mode, and we're going to scale it up some more. Don't go nuts on it. This is fine, right? Now it's obviously way too big, so we're going to select it. We're going to scale it down, make it very small, hit F to frame that. And then let's compare it to our donut. I think this would be about right, maybe even a bit smaller than that, right? Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to hit E to rotate this guy. We're going to hold on J, and we're going to flip it on its side. Then we're going to jump views to this side right here. Have to jump in. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit W to move up our sprinkle until it's aligned with the grid line there. And then we're going to hit the insert key, and we're going to move the pivot point down just a little bit. Not all the way, but just a little. The reason why is when we start to distribute these over our icing, if our pivot point is here, then they will all lay on top of the icing. Now, sprinkles are typically put on when icing is still soft, so they will kind of sink in a little bit. So we're going to do something like that, right? Hit the insert key again. There you go. And that should be good. And I think it is, yeah. And then what we're going to do is we are going to get started. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. We got this all set up. Let's rename this guy. We'll call it ref underscore sprinkle. Hit enter. And then we're going to create our mesh network. Here we go. So we've got this selected. We're going to go to our mesh tab. We're going to click on this first icon right here and create that, right? Now, as we do so, we'll see that the mesh network created a number of these, actually 10 of them, and they run all the way down here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the mesh 1 distribute node, right? And set 10 back to 0 because we don't really need that, right? Then we're going to go to the mesh tab. We're going to go in here. We're going to go to the placer node, click on that, add placer node, and then go up to this little brush right here. Click on that, and as you do so, it says drag over a model to begin painting. Now, let's see what we got. We're going to move over, and as you see, every time I click, you see we get a couple of sprinkles, right? So let's tweak these settings. So the brush radius is quite large. Let's set this to, I don't know, 0.5, right? Brush spacing, 0.5 as well. Brush strength, we'll set that to 20. Let's give this a quick test. Okay, and as you see, as I'm moving over, it's creating sprinkles, right? Now, they're all facing in the same direction. So what you can do is we can use this rotate tool, right? Brush over it. But it's easier to do that actually as we go. Otherwise, I have to go in and change them one by one. So I'm just going to go back, Control Z, and get rid of the sprinkles we have. And I think we got all of them, yeah. So we're going to go to the plus again. Let's see, the spacing, we'll leave that at, this is 2, that's 2. Okay, so we'll do this one, 0.5. Spacing, we'll do, I would say 1.5, and that all looks okay. Now we have random scale and random rotation, right? So let's do something on the rotation here, X, Y, and Z, just put some numbers in there, and I think we're good, right? So we got this guy selected. All right, and they're positioning fine, I think. The only thing we might want to change is the brush spacing, 0.5, so we can actually hold it and move it around like that, right? Okay, here we go. So we got that going on, and we're just gonna swirl it around, if you will, right? Alright guys, I think that looks pretty neat. So that's how you add sprinkles, right? And that's all there's to it. So yeah, it looks like in the next video we're going to be looking at a lighting and render setup, right? Thank you for watching. See you guys next video. Bye.